Everyone's stated their opinions on this film. Now it's time for my opinion and what everyone has. So, going into this, I was afraid from the get-go. I was fucking afraid from the get-go. I was scared out of my mind they were going to fuck it up. All those concerns, this movie is worse than I thought it was going to be. This actually is the worst sequel I have ever seen in my life. This is the worst Batman spin-off kind of thing. The worst Joker movie I've ever seen. The worst Harley Quinn movie I've ever seen. The worst DC movie I've seen in a long time. And I gotta say, as shit as Aquaman 2 was, I don't give a fuck about Aquaman. So, I just hate that movie because it's just shit in general. And I don't give a shit about Aquaman. The Joker is my favourite character in the DC universe apart from Batman and Superman. So, fuck. They destroy what made the first movie great. And people have said, oh, the musical aspect is the reason why it sucks. No. If you're going into this thinking the music's the worst part, I've got a surprise for you. It's not just the music. It's how it's the fucking script. The way it's written, the way it's portrayed, the way it starts. This movie was doomed from the get-go of how shit the script is to this fucking god-awful piece of shit. Okay. There are two scenes in this movie that I liked. There is a scene, spoilers as well. There's a scene with Gary at the trial I thought was good. I thought it was good for what it was. And then there was because it was really emotional. Gary was traumatized for what Arthur did with killing Randall, which is, in my opinion, was one of the best scenes in the first movie. So that, I liked that. Sassy Beats' role, even though it was limited, her scene was pretty cool too. The explanation of how Penny used to talk shit behind Arthur's back, I thought that was very interesting, and I was on Arthur's side the whole way until until that ending happened. This movie shits on the Joker. It shits on the Joker. Todd Phillips obviously doesn't give a shit about his fan base. And he doesn't give a shit about us as fans. He doesn't give a shit about Batman fans. And he doesn't give a shit about the Joker character. Because if he gave a shit, he would have made a sequel. Look, I don't think the Joker movie needed a sequel in the first place. But if I was ever to make a sequel, I would have made it a Batman movie, maybe. Batman vs. Joker. I know it's been done before, but I would have loved to see a different version of Batman. I would have preferred to see a Batman vs. Joker movie than this piece of shit. Because this movie just pissed me off. With everything they did, they destroy the legacy of the original, which I think is fucking insulting to me, because I love the original. I think the original is a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. The best DC movie apart from The Dark Knight as far as I'm concerned. So, this movie undoes everything the original was telling us. He's not the Joker in this movie. He's not the Joker. He has a split personality or some stupid bullshit, which I thought was stupid. I was like, no! That makes no fucking sense. The whole point of Joker was he starts off as a poor, lonely man who gets beaten down by society. And then that disguises him into madness. The clown prince of chaos. That's the reason why Joker 1 was so good. Because it started off, he was a good man turning into an evil person and turning into this monster. But in this fucking piece of shit, and he acknowledges that. But in this piece of shit, he blames himself. He's not Joker. He's Arthur. He disguises himself as Arthur throughout the whole fucking movie. Which is so fucking... So what was the point of the ending of the first movie? Remember that scene where he's like, you know, dancing on the car and he puts the blood smile, which is one of my favorite iconic scenes of all time. Undone, because he doesn't embrace that in this movie. He's Okay. There's a part in the movie where I thought it was going to end, and I thought that, oh, this is cool. That, you know, is when they bombed the thing. It was a stupid scene, but I thought it was cool because the Joker followers kidnapped him, and he was gonna. I was hoping that we would get a scene where he leads the followers into madness, but no. You know what he does? Do you know what he fucking does? He runs away from his followers. Now, I'm not cheering for his followers. I think his followers are fucking mad, but the Joker wouldn't do that. The Joker would not run away from his followers, and he would not run away from chaos. He runs away in this movie, and it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And then you've got this fucking scene with him and Harley, and he gives up the Joker act. He just says, no, I'm Arthur, I'm not Joker. So he pretends to be Joker for a little bit. Oh, and also, he gets raped in this movie. Raped! The Joker gets fucking raped. Did you hear that loud and clear, my friends? Yes. They heard it loud and clear. The Clown Prince of Chaos, the greatest villain in the DC universe, the greatest villain of one of my favorite villains of all time, gets raped in this fucking thing. From there, the movie just destroyed me. And then, you know, and that's not even the worst part. I left, okay, so that was I'm going to tell you guys something. This is the first, I walked out of the theater in this. There's a scene at the end, okay? I'm going to get to the ending, because that's all I can think about at the moment. I'm not thinking about the music, because fuck the music. The movie's shit anyway. Like, the movie is trash. There's only 2 or 3 good scenes in there, and the rest of it is fucking garbage. So anyway, he becomes Arthur again for some fucking reason. He goes back to the asylum after Harley walks away from him. The guards are setting up something. This fucking prisoner comes out of nowhere. He's telling him a joke. I was like, oh my fucking God, they're gonna fucking kill him. What happens? What fucking happens? They fucking kill him in this movie. He gets stabbed multiple times. Then there's a stupid fucking musical number. He falls to the ground and he dies. And that was the point where I walked out. I was done. I'm like, I'm done. I got up at that point and I just walked right out of there. I walked with the biggest, furious I wanted to kill someone. I really wanted to grab Todd Phillips by the fucking throat and strangle his ass for what he did. Because this was just insulting to me. As a long-time Joker fan and as a long-time fan, and as a fan of the first movie, but also a fan as a Joker. I've loved the Joker since I was a kid. And Joaquin, I think, was the best Joker since Ledger. But after seeing this, I have different opinions on Joaquin's Joker now. He's not even the Joker, which is so fucking stupid. This movie sucked. This movie was fucking garbage. Do not go and see it. Do not watch this piece of shit. It's the worst Joker movie I've ever seen in my life. I would prefer to watch any other Joker. I would prefer to watch Batman 1989. I would prefer to watch The Dark Knight. I would prefer to watch Joker, the 2019 one. I would prefer to watch Gotham more than this shit. And if people talk shit about Gotham, I would prefer to watch Gotham than this shit. I would prefer to watch Cesar Romero's Joker. I would prefer to watch any other Joker appearance than watch this movie again. I will never watch this again. I will never, ever watch this again. So, have you seen Joker Fully Adam? I hope you haven't, and if you have, I pray for you, Joker fans out there. Did this movie hurt you as much as it's hurt me? It destroyed me. I walked out of it so angry. I nearly cried. Truly, I feel so infuriated and attack. Like, it felt like an attack on the fan base, on what made, because I had so many theories after the original. I was hoping that the sequel would live up to the hype. This movie destroyed the original. I still love the original. I'm still always going to love that movie, but I have different thoughts on it now after seeing this piece of shit. Okay, whatever. I'm giving this a 4 out of 10. At the first 40 minutes is the best part, and then everything else sucks. 4 out of 10. It was going to be a 6, but after that ending, or 6 or a 5, but after the music numbers and after that ending, I'm giving it a 4. Fuck this movie. Fuck Joker fully a dumb. I'm never going to watch it again. So, Batman fans, Joker fans, do not go see Joker 2. It is fucking terrible. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.